If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check us out on our website, hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. We leave our YouTube videos up at all times between both of our stores. We never take them down, whether they were shot 1 month ago or 4 years ago. We leave them up. We have thousands of subscribers who enjoy watching our content. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of our website letting you know that particular unit is no longer available. Instagram and Facebook is a good place to visit. You can see updates on new arrivals such as this one that we are about to present to you prior to them going through our full marketing presentation that you see on our website. This way, if you are in the market for a specific year, make, or model, you might be able to get a jump on your buying competition by checking us out there. A lot of our vehicles sell before they ever make our website. You guys never get to see them. We have a huge facility here in Daytona, thousands of visitors to our showroom each month. A lot of people buy stuff off the floor before we get to the video and photo shoot on them. So if you check us out on Facebook or Instagram, we usually try to pop a couple new arrival pictures the day they hit the door, the day after they hit the door, before we get to process them through service and whatnot. Also, on Instagram and Facebook, there are links to our gift shop here in Daytona. You can buy Hanksters t-shirts, hats, banners, flags, all kinds of garage-related merchandise and apparel for your man cave, for your garage, or wherever you might keep your classic auto or classic auto memorabilia. So we ship that all over to you, United States as well, so check that out. Dune Buggies, there's something we do very well with here at Hanksters Daytona. We obviously live in a beach town. You know, we got Ormond, New Smyrna, Daytona, St. Augustine. And we sell a lot of Dune Buggies out of our showroom here in Daytona. We ship them all over the place, as a matter of fact. We've shipped a lot to California, a lot up to Mass, to New York, North Carolina. We do well with them. And today we have a custom build. It has a Florida issued VIN number, so please be sure to check with your state to make sure that you guys can register that there. It's no problem here in Florida, and it shouldn't be an issue in most states. The VIN does match the title. It is street legal. It does have wipers. It does have a horn. It does have headlights. It does have mirrors. So again, street legal. So it is titled as a 2011 custom build. It's obviously yellow in color. You do have a fuel door here that does pop up to access your front gas tank. Headlights mounted on the driver and passenger side front fender. In the front, you have BFG radials. In the rear, you have BFG radials with like a brushed aluminum style wheel. It is a Berrien body on the vehicle. You know, there's a Berrien body and there's a Manx style body. This is a Berrien. Does have a single wiper across the front windshield. You know, not that wipers really serve much of a purpose on a Dune Buggy. However, they do have to have them for street legality purposes. So therefore, there is one on there. Dual mirrors that are, like a motorcycle style mirror on either side of the windshield. So the paint on the top of the front fender, I guess, driver's side entryway and rear quarter, it does have signs of wear throughout the paint. People getting in and out of the buggy. People putting, maybe carrying stuff across the rear of the vehicle, loading up, bungeeing things, who knows, but does have little wear marks, but overall the paint's in a pretty nice shape. As far as the interior is concerned, you have cloth seats, driver and passenger side. The seats are adjustable. It's hard for me to do them when we're out of the vehicle, but they do slide back and forth. You got to really have kind of weight on there to put them back and forth. Floor pans are black, really simplistic. Some people put carpeting in these things. I don't necessarily think that's a good idea. Other people rhino line the floors. I think that's a better idea. This is just simply the body on the floor with painted floor pans. Does have a newer style gauge package up front there. All your speedometer, your RPM, oil, fuel, so on and so forth. So does have a black painted roll bar. Does have a stereo system back here with a removable faceplate to, I guess those are 4-inch speakers behind the driver's side and passenger side seat. There is a little storage compartment here. We do have quite a bit of information on this particular, okay, push down and then pull up. So we do have quite a bit of information on this particular piece. This is a center console that I'm going to ship with the vehicle. I took it out because to me it's pointless because it gets in the way of your gas pedal when your foot's on the gas, but you guys can have it. I don't need it for anything. I'm shipping it with the vehicle. Let's see if I can manage to. So it just has third place, Lakeland 2012. That is in Florida. So it was in Florida in 2012. Second place, or I'm sorry, third place in a car show of some sort in 2012. We'll ship that with it. Some miscellaneous receipts. They're of really no significance. They will come with the car. Little Volkswagen manual. Here's a first place best themed buggy. Looks like in North Carolina in 2014. So that will come with it as well. Just a little bit of history on the vehicle. This is the important part. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff in here. You know, I'm not going to go over every last item, but so this 228.97 through 218 of 2012, there's basically a breakdown here of everything that was done, and it basically comes out to be about $19,500. Now keep in mind that was in, it looks like course from 97 to 2012, so you know, it took some time. Have some receipts in here. Again, I can't read you guys everything, but it basically gives the entire parts breakdown, has receipts with it. A little story about Myers-Manx. This is not a Myers-Manx, but there's an article in there about, you know, the history of the Dune Buggies and all that kind of fun stuff. Some pictures. Where did I see? Give me a minute here. Bear with me. Don't get too bored. Don't fall asleep and go away. Well, nonetheless, there are some pictures of this. I wanted to find them because they're really kind of cool. Maybe I saw, oh, here they are. Okay, so has a bunch of pictures of like kind of the restoration of the buggy, so that's kind of cool, you know, like different seats that it had in it and stuff over the years, and you know, just looks like it was maybe like gold to begin with, and then there was a black and yellow combination, and I don't know, just some different pictures. So really cool kind of scrapbook that'll come with the vehicle. Again, you can have this cheesy cup holder thing too, because if I keep it, I'm going to throw it away. You'll probably find it pointless as well. Let me lock this thing up right. Okay, there we go. All right, engine, rear mounted, of course. You will be able to see that from the underside when we do the undercarriage presentation. Passenger side, pretty much the same thing. You know, there's, again, minor cosmetic flaws in the paint. It's not perfect. This thing was used. It does have a fire extinguisher mounted here on the roll bar. The passenger side is the same way, you know, like right there. See, you can just see, like, getting in and out of the thing. There's some miscellaneous imperfections in the paint, but you know, none of the paint is flaking. I don't see anywhere where the paint, you know, with the fiberglass bodies, these things have a tendency to want to flex and the paint will spiderweb. I don't see any of that on this particular model, so that's a good thing. There is a paint imperfection here. I believe that at some point in the life of this buggy, I guess, I was going to say Volkswagen Bug because that's, you know, a lot of these are titled as Beetles, but this one is not. It's titled as a Florida custom build. So there was some type of graphic or something on the hood which left, you know, imperfection in the paint. So if you bought it, you may want to put something over that, or, you know, repaint the hood a different color, or, you know, whatever. And we have options for you too if that's something you wanted to discuss in the negotiations. We can have that painted. We can have that, you know, wrapped. We could put some type of graphic on there. Maybe you're into something that you want to have put on there, like I think there was like a monster claw on there or something, like a scratch mark. But anyways, good looking buggy. It runs, it drives. It's, you know, very solid, not only mechanically, but you know, from a standpoint of the fiberglass body and the floor pans, and you know, undercarriage is really, really nice. So like I said, we do well with these. This is just yet another one. We've had red ones, black ones, blue ones, all kinds of cool stuff. This happens to be a yellow custom build that is heavily documented. So 2011 Dune Buggy. I encourage you guys to come in person to look at this 2011 Dune Buggy or any other classic car in our showroom you might be interested in. I buy and look at and sell these vehicles on a daily basis, shoot 2 or 3 of these videos almost per day. We shoot probably 4, 5, 6 a week. So, you know, I'm very familiar with, you know, 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old cars, what the paint should look like, what the car should perform like, where your problematic areas are to look for on different year makes and models. But you might not be. Maybe this is your first classic car, maybe it's your second, maybe it's your first Dune Buggy, maybe you don't know exactly what you're getting yourself into. If you come to our showroom here in Daytona, we'd be happy to show you this vehicle, put it on the rack for you, let you drive it. You know, keep in mind also for those of you, when I'm on the test drive presentation, kind of take a look. I'm 5'11". You know, for those guys, you know, you're out there, you're 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". You know, keep in mind that, you know, you may not fit. You know, just, again, I'm 5'11", so if it gives you kind of an indication of what kind of room you have in there. Some have more room than others. Some the steering wheel's higher. Some you can put the seat back further. It just depends on the Dune Buggy, but they're all relatively close in size in terms of what they can handle on the interior. But you know, again, some you can put the seat back further. They've mounted the steering wheel or made provisions for more room between your belly and the wheel and getting in and out and so on and so forth, and how close the pedals are. So everyone's a little bit different, and that's one of the things we can tell you and show you when you visit our showroom here in Daytona. However, I can't tell you how many of these things I've sold sight unseen, a lot. And we make a lot of people happy and a lot of people have fun with them. I get a lot of thank you emails and text messages and all kinds of fun stuff. That makes us feel good. We've been doing this for over 20 years in our PA facility, going on 7 years here in our Daytona facility, over 7 years, going on 8 as a matter of fact. So we sell a lot of vehicles per month. We do most of our business sight unseen. At the end of the day, we're an internet-based business. So we do the majority of our deals sight unseen. In fact, about 90% of our deals sight unseen. So hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about our business model, what kind of quality of vehicle we run through our showroom, and how we represent each one of our classic cars. We're going to take this 2011 Dune Buggy around the building. We'll pop it up in the air. We'll show you what the undercarriage looks like, and then we'll do everybody's favorite part, which is we'll go drive it. Underneath our 2011 Dune Buggy, you have disc brakes up front. There's not really much to show you guys in the undercarriage of these things, but you can see the structure here up front is nice and solid. It's not rusted or rotted out in sections or portions. You got your diamond plate floor here all the way back throughout the entire vehicle. Pretty simplistic floor pan, obviously. Drum brakes in the rear. You can see that your transmission's in good shape here. All your support mechanisms around it, braced up there properly. Bottoms of the valve covers, both sides, passenger and driver, both look good. Bottom of the motor looks nice and dry. Oil filter, your exhaust looks good. I don't see any rust holes or rot holes in the exhaust system. Huh, little battery something or other up there. Good looking little Dune Buggy. Like I said, we move a lot of these through our Daytona showroom. This one happens to be a you know, custom built. Oh, let's look at the tires too. Tires still have tread left on them as well. So this happens to be a custom built Florida issued VIN. So if you are buying it, make sure you check with your state. It does have a Florida title. It is a Florida issued VIN number, so just make sure if you are buying this, you won't have any issues registering this particular vehicle in your state. Shouldn't. You know, it is street legal. It does have, you know, your wipers, your horn, your turn signals, your reverse lights, license plate, light, headlights, all the stuff that makes it street legal. It is street legal here in Florida, and it should be in your state as well. If you are paying cash, you can physically bring us cash if you are here in Florida, or if you are, of course, coming to our showroom to pick it up in person. You can also bring a cashier's check, and then we also do bank wire transfer, which is our most common method of payment. If you're financing, so here's the trick with these things. The collector car lenders we work with will finance these. However, where it becomes difficult is getting insurance on them. They don't really have a book value for a dune buggy, so it's hard to insure. You know, anytime you're financing, you have to have the lien holder listed as the loss payee on your insurance binder. It's hard to get insurance on these things because there's no values for them. So if you can get insurance, we can get it financed for you. Also check out Lightstream. If you don't have your own credit union, if you need to finance, Lightstream is a lender that will, with strong credit, do an unsecured loan on something like this. So that makes it easy too. Let's set this 2011 Dune Buggy down on the ground. We'll take it out on a little test drive and we'll show you guys how the car runs out. Okay, inside of our 2011 Dune Buggy, we have a horn. Turn signals are on a switch. Driver's side, your indicator light's right there. Passenger side has the same indicator light working outside. Your headlights are also on a switch. Can't see obviously, but they do work. Oil pressure, battery voltage, fuel gauge, all functioning. Got a digital odometer, 11,668. I don't know if that's the actual miles or not. The title reads exempt. 4-speed, e-brake. Oh, wipers. Not that any wiper on any dune buggy is going to do much good, but for legality purposes and being street legal, it has it. So let's take it on a little drive and we'll show you how it runs. Driving on the road in our dune buggy, 40 miles per hour. The speedometer's on the money, it's functioning. The response on the wheel is nice and tight. Should be. It's a nice little small little car. Vehicle tracks straight when you let go of the wheel. Doesn't pull you to one side or the other. Has good acceleration. All the gauges are functioning as they should. It's not calling for rain in the forecast today, but it sure looks like it. Thing has a nice ride. There's no vibration or pulsation in the drivetrain at all. It does, the seat does go back pretty far. You know, it's back all the way. I'm 5'11", so it does, you do have nice clearance from between the shifter and the wheel and everything else. So stopping, no hands on the wheel. The vehicle stops nice and straight. There's no pulling. You can see at an idle, we're idling nicely. We're not spitting, sputtering, wanting to stall out. Temperature's perfect for this drive. So we're in third, 45, 50. So we just hit fourth at 50, so this thing will probably do 65, 70 miles an hour. Not that you'll ever need to go that fast in a dune buggy, but it'll do it. So here's 50 miles an hour. Vehicle rides nice for as small as it is. Whoops, brakes. Downshift to third here. So you can see the buggy ride's nice, shift's good, speedometer's accurate, everything's working. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you the radio. There is a detachable faceplate on the radio. I tried attaching the faceplate. There are 2 speakers directly behind our seats. The radio is not functioning for some reason. We don't do radios. I don't know why it's not functioning, but it's not. It's the only thing on here that doesn't function. Could be a simple fix. I just don't have an audio guy and don't have time to get, if I had, I'd have to hire a whole nother crew for every car I got where the radio doesn't work. But that's about the only thing that doesn't work. You have working wipers, all your gauges work, transmission shifts nicely, e-brake works. Nice little ride here. Make a great beach vehicle. You know, if you have a summer home or you know you want to just cruise around. Nice fun vehicle. Whoops. Six 944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. We will put all the photos we took of this vehicle up on the website today, along with this video presentation you are watching right now. At full retail price, this buggy includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty that's going to cover the engine, the transmission, and the rear end on this buggy. That powertrain warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. You know, it might take somebody that knows like more about like Volkswagens and stuff like that to work on this, but nonetheless, it's a pretty simplistic motor and drivetrain. You could probably take it to the same person that's working on your daily driver. The price of the vehicle is negotiable. However, if we negotiate the price of the Dune Buggy, the warranty comes off. Warranty is good at full retail price only, and the shipping comes off as well. You can pick up the vehicle and drive it home yourself if you're local to us here. If you have your own enclosed carrier, you can come get it on that. Or of course, if you have a shipper that you've used in the past, maybe you're a car collector, and you have a shipper you were happy with, more than welcome to use them. We don't make any money off the shipping. We don't mark it up. We just provide it simply as a convenience to our buyers. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. And one last time, our website is hanksters.com. Please check us out.